Where the hell have you been?
I stopped and got some gas. What do you think? I was a little bit busy, okay?
Sorry. Did you do it?
Yes, everything's taken care of. It went just as planned.
So then the money's mine. That's it.
You mean the money's ours, right?
Of course. Everything is gonna go just like I said it would.
Okay.
Just don't contact me for a couple of weeks. I'm gonna have to deal with the police and his family. Just lay low for a while. Don't talk to anybody. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Just stay at your place and I will call you, all right? When everything calms down.
What?
You ever notice how peaceful it is at night?
Man, they lost again. 5-2. Hey. Hey.
What?
You been to that new arena yet?
New arena?
Yeah, that new sports arena.
We're getting a new sports arena?
No, we already have a new sports arena.
They got chicks there?
Chicks? I don't know, probably. It's a sports arena.
Well, what's the use of having a new sports arena?
For the sports teams, you know, basketball, hockey.
We're getting a new hockey team.
Yeah, we're getting a new hockey team. They finally brought hockey back into this town.
Basketball, they got cheerleaders. Hockey, they gotta have cheerleaders.
Hockey? Cheerleaders? No, hockey doesn't have cheerleaders. What do you think? The cheerleaders are going to be out skating on the ice? Come on, man. I always get the rookies.
1L19, respond. One L19. Homicide reported 911.
1L19, go ahead.
Parking lot between North and 21st Street.
Copy that. 1L19 responding. Yo, let's go! Anybody around here. You see anything? Oh, there he is. Look out. Go check him. I got her. Oh my God. Hold up, I'll back you up.
I think he's dead.
Are you sure about that? I got him.
There, to the left, to the left, to the left. There he is, there he is. Take it now.
I see him. If you just shut the hell up.
Well, if you just put your foot on the metal.
Where'd he go? All right, if you cross those tracks, he's got to be on 12. Let's go. Come on.
Well, hey, is that the new arena?
Yeah, that's the new arena. I don't think he's at the game, though. Come on, keep looking for him. Get that thing out of my face, man.
Hey, take this left right here.
All right, I'll check this out. I can't believe this.
Man, I've never seen someone run that fast.
Did you see that? I hit him doing 50. Man, we have got to find this guy. The department's been after him for over 3 years. If we don't get the collar on this one, it's gonna be our ass.
There he is. Let's go.
We got him now. Radio for backup. Did you see that? He pulled a Dumbo right over this thing. I can't believe that. Yo, come here. Give me a Lego. Help me out. What a trip. You go that way.
Mike. Mike.
Hi, this is Robin Risk reporting live at Zone 3 Police Precinct. As you just heard in a live broadcast, the mayor of our troubled city has just announced that a special police unit will be assembled to help combat the horrible case of the headhunter. With over 3 years of homicides on the book and a dramatic increase of deaths over the past several months, police officials are baffled. With a growing list of victims and not a single witness to attribute to this case, our police officials seem as brainless as the helpless headhunter victims.
I put you on this assignment, Frank, at your request over 8 months ago. Back then, this guy was taking 1 head a week. Now he's taking 1 head a night. Not only that, we've lost 2 of our own men to this bastard. All you bring me is enough photos to keep Kodak in business for the next 20 years.
Sit down, Barnes. You're making a scene.
I can't sit down. Got no ass left. You know why? The chief just chewed it off. This is gonna burn your ass, Frank. I don't like it either. The governor's leaning on the chief. As you know, crap runs downhill. I'm bringing in a specialist.
Local or Fed?
He used to be a Fed. Now he's over in Cannon County, working as a bounty hunter.
I've been busting my ass in this case for 8 months, and you're gonna replace me with a hired gun? Who is it, Blake?
You just don't get it, do you? 2 of your men are dead, Frank. My intervention's the only reason why you haven't been suspended. You're gonna have to play ball on this one, Frank. Because if just one more of our men is killed by this freak, you and I both will be standing in the unemployment line.
Is he already on a case?
We haven't been able to reach him yet. I'm gonna send somebody over to his place.
I'll go see him. I know more about the headhunter than anybody.
Okay, you can go. Don't piss him off. I want my job.
These guys jumped bond over a year ago. Ain't none of my wimpy guys been able to find them. One of the fools walked into town yesterday, went to the local bar and got drunk, and the sheriff picked him up.
So there's only one guy left?
That's right. What makes you think he's out here somewhere?
Believe it or not, his mother told me where to find him.
How was you able to get that out of her?
I threatened to call her parole officer.
God darn. Hey man, what's she in for?
Attempted murder.
Must run in the family, hadn't it? Hey, what's your plan? You know he's dug in deep.
I'm gonna tell him he's got a pizza delivery.
Earl McGraw.
I can see we're gonna do this the hard way, aren't we, Earl?
Earl, one way or the other, you are leaving here with me today. Whoa!
Yeah. Where you going? I
want my money.
Yeah. Got you getting away, huh?
Oh, you got me in the leg, you son of a bitch.
That's right.
Hey, get that scumbag off my truck!
Shut up.
Again? I don't know why the hell I keep doing this. Oh yeah, that's why. Later, scumbag.
Car problems?
So what brings the all-powerful Detective Miller to my lowly doorstep?
Certainly not your upbeat attitude.
Frank, I'm busy right now. What do you want?
I'm here on official business. The department needs you on a job.
Why don't you just call me?
We tried. Your phone is out.
That was a decision I had to make. It was either beer money or the phone. I took the necessity.
Look, the department seems to think you can help us on a serial case.
What, consulting?
No, tracking.
Oh, I don't do that anymore. It's too much of a pain in the ass.
I know about Seattle, and I don't really give a shit. I got 2 dead cops and a lunatic lopping off heads.
The Headhunter. How long have you been working on that one? About 3 years now?
Listen up, wise ass. This isn't some jaywalking bail jumper hiding out in his mommy's basement. I lost 2 good men in this case. You didn't have to call their wives and tell them how they bought it. Now the captain's breathing down my neck, and the last thing I need from you is your wise-ass mouth.
I'll think about it.
But while you're thinking about it, somebody's gonna lose their head tonight.
Reporting to you in front of the shipping warehouse, where just 2 days ago the decapitated bodies of Officer Ken Cox and Officer David Kirkland were discovered by backup teams. They were in pursuit of a suspect believed to have been the infamous headhunter killer. I spoke to the family of Officer Cox and Officer Kirkland, both very distraught. Pray to God every day that this murderer will be caught. You may remember about 4 months ago, the wrong man was apprehended. One Eduardo Rodriguez was apprehended for the decapitation of his girlfriend, but there was no correlation between the murder and decapitation of his girlfriend and the other headless victims. Rewards have been posted by the city for up to $100,000 in any information leading to the capture of the headhunter. If the powers that be and the citizens of this good community keep our heads together, maybe we won't lose anymore. This is Robin Risk, Channel 13 News.
Miller. Yeah. Meet me there at 8 a.m. my office. All right. Make it 8 p.m. Yeah.
last 3 years.
So, besides what the press has been slinging around, what's the story? What do we got on this guy?
I've never seen anything like this. A guy shows up, takes a victim, sometimes in a densely populated area, and disappears. No one's even laid eyes on this guy. There's no discernible pattern. We've tried everything short of calling a psychic.
And if you don't work out, the psychic's next. FBI psych guy's been feeding me the same line of crap. 20 to 30-year-old white male takes the head for a trophy.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's the standard line the psych guys give when they don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Are the heads at least turning up after the fact?
Not one. 6 months ago, we found one in the South Reservoir. Thought it was the headhunter. It was a stripper, was missing for 3 months. Turns out her boyfriend killed her out there, lost the head, carried her body to his house and buried her in the backyard. We thought he was the headhunter, till another body turned up the night after we brought him in. Looks like the first thing to do is take you to last night's crime scene.
That's all right. I'll go alone. It's the only way I can get a good handle on this guy.
Aren't you going to take the rest of the files?
No, they're all the same. This one's good enough.
Looks like we already hired our psychic.
I'm sorry, sir, but you're not allowed back here. This is an active crime scene. And this means what to me?
I've been working on this case with the department. Get on the horn, tell Captain Barnes his psychic has arrived.
Just a minute. 112 base? 112 base, come in, please.
112, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a psycho down at...
Psychic?
Yeah, psychic down here on the crime scene who claims you authorized him to be here.
Let me check the case file.
Sir?
Yeah, if your psychic's name is Blake?
Yes, sir.
He's okay.
Sorry about that.
It's all right, officer. Listen, has anybody messed with this crime scene here at all?
Just the coroner's guys when they came and took the body.
Where'd they take the body?
My guess would be the city morgue.
Smart ass.
Yeah, Miller. I'm down here on the crime scene at 44th Street. Listen, what can you tell me about all these blood markings that are on the walls?
I know the markings you're talking about. We thought they were some kind of clue. Had all our experts look at them. So far, it's a dead end.
Yeah, hey, you've been a lot of help, thanks.
You running into a brick wall already?
No, actually, I know exactly where I'm going to start. I'll talk to you later.
Hi, yeah, I'm looking for Evangelina Lavu.
This is Evangelina.
Hi, Evangelina. My name is Milton Blake. I'm working with the local police department on this headhunter case, and I've been looking over the file, and your name keeps appearing.
I'm surprised that you called. All of you seem to think I'm a crackpot.
No, ma'am, I'm just assisting the police department in this case. I'm actually an independent contractor.
Does this mean that you might actually listen to what I have to say?
What's that supposed to mean?
Every time I've called the department, I get the runaround. But if you're willing to listen to me, I think I have a lot to offer in the way of insight into this case.
So are you implying that you may know who this headhunter is?
No, not yet.
Well, what do you mean by that?
It's too complicated to go into over the phone. Maybe we can get together.
Well, I'm free now.
Well, I'm kind of busy right now. Could we make it in about an hour?
Sure, where?
Hello, Evangelina LeBou.
And you are?
My name's Blake. We spoke a little earlier on the phone.
You're late.
So, you said that you knew something about this case we're working on.
How long have you been on this case, Mr. Blake?
A little less than 24 hours.
And how much do you know about the headhunter?
Probably as much as the cops, not too much.
And did they tell you that these are ritualistic murders?
No, they didn't.
And did they tell you that he only takes the heads of those that are corrupt?
No, that wasn't in the case file either.
Wipe your feet, please.
My feet aren't dirty.
Or remove your shoes.
The question is, how did you know that?
Let's just chalk it up to intuition.
You can't really run a case like this on intuition.
You do when normal police procedures don't get you anywhere. Besides, you wouldn't believe me even if I told you.
Does this really work?
Put that down.
What can you tell me about those?
Where did you get these?
I found him at the last crime scene.
Did you touch them?
Yeah, why?
These are a very special tool. Because you touched them, he'll have a link to you if he ever gets them back.
Who's he?
The headhunter.
Don't worry, he's not getting him back. I wanted the pouch. What's this for?
Protection.
I don't need protection.
You do now.
This is Blake. All right, I'll be there shortly. I gotta go, but listen, I'd like to get together maybe at your place later and we'll discuss this further.
No, I'm gonna be busy later, but maybe you can give me a call when you know where the new crime scene is.
There's no new crime scene.
But you know there will be.
Hey, listen, I need those back.
I'd like to hold on to these if you don't mind.
All right, but they are evidence. I will need them back.
Don't worry, they're not going anywhere.
Okay. Good night.
Good night.
Ooh, smells choice in here. How you doing, Miller?
Thought it'd be a good idea to fill you in how this guy does in his victims.
Let me get some coffee first. Any more?
Yeah.
I see you found the body of evidence.
Kind of gruesome, huh?
I've seen worse. So what do we know?
Well, obviously, the deceased is missing his head. You want the details? This is Fred Beans, white male, 37 years old, 179 pounds, 188 with his head. I can give you his hair and eye color, it seems kind of pointless. There are two types of victims. This guy is type 1. The head has been severed with a very sharp instrument, probably some sort of a sword. Now the cut is pristine, almost surgical. This guy pampers his weapon. It's his baby.
So what's a type 2 victim? Is this guy using some kind of different method?
This is John Doe from 4 days ago. We found him in the park. Now, the type 2 bodies are always found like this one. Again, the head has been severed with a very sharp instrument. But this guy does not take very good care of this weapon. The edges of the wound are jagged, and we find traces of metal embedded in the wound. Also, there are always ligature marks on the wrists and ankles of the type 2 bodies.
He ties them down.
Is that everything?
Wait, I have not shown you the best part.
What the hell is that? Is it some kind of body art?
We don't know what it means, but we do know that it was done while the victim was alive. And whatever he used to do this with was really dull. He probably meant for it to hurt. Another interesting feature, there's a hole that runs through the center of the mark. It goes straight through the muscle and out the back of the body. Here, I'll show you.
No, that's all right. We'll take your word for it.
Thanks, Phil.
Sure.
So this guy takes a head in a public place, or he abducts somebody, ties them down, does some kind of body art on them while they're still alive, decapitates them, and then gets rid of the body?
We thought every 5 or 6 nights our guy was taking a night off. Then every couple days somebody stumbles over another body. If you do the math, it's still one body a night. The question is, what's the reason for the 2 MOs?
Since this guy's abducting sizable bodies, don't you think we should be out looking for maybe an RV or a van?
I got an APB out for strange-looking vehicles, but it's a pretty damn broad range.
So with all this forensic evidence that we still have nothing?
Hey, you get one homicide a night, you don't have time to look at everything.
Let her through. Did you have any trouble finding the place?
What, do you think I've never been here before?
What's the voodoo queen doing here?
You two know each other?
We've spoken.
I see you decided to bring in a psychic after all.
I never claimed to be a psychic.
Who the hell's this? I got word the cops were looking for me. Something about my sister?
Just a moment, sir.
Don't give me just a moment. I want to know what the hell is going on with my sister. Who the hell's in charge here?
As I was about to say, I'll get the detective in charge of the case, okay? Just relax. Go get the detective, please.
Did you pigs arrest her?
Sir, victim's brother's here.
Oh, man, I hate this part. You two don't go anywhere. I ain't through here.
Is this going to be a problem?
Don't worry about him. You're with me.
So, is there anything different between this crime scene and the previous ones?
No, it's exactly the same, except for the 50 or so witnesses that didn't see anything.
Hold on a second.
How'd he take it?
You know you're wasting your time.
What's that supposed to mean?
Your girlfriend over there. She ain't no good. I ain't figured her angle out yet, but she ain't in this for you.
What makes you think she's got an angle?
She called me 13 times in 2 weeks, insisting this was all voodoo related. She wouldn't tell me how.
That's it?
Chalk it up to cops' intuition.
Now who's the psychic? Oh, Miller, do yourself a favor. You don't want this to get ugly.
This ain't some kind of joke. I'd have had this guy in 2 days if it wasn't for your sorry ass.
Are you done? Have you seen enough?
Yeah, I've seen enough.
All right, let's get out of here.
I told you all the cops think I'm a joke.
Don't mind Miller. He's just pissed off. He's used to being in the spotlight too much. Listen, it's getting pretty late. I need to get some sleep. What do you say we get together at your place tomorrow and go over some of these case files?
All right, well, I close my store at 8, so why don't we meet about 9 o'clock at my place?
That's great. What's your address?
It's 151 Cherry Street.
That's in Denton, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Evangelina, how'd you know that this guy was into voodoo?
I just knew. Here, come on in. What are you looking for?
A mat to wipe my feet?
Oh, have you been playing in the mud?
No.
And don't worry about it. Come on in. Can I get you a glass of wine?
Thank you, no. I brought these over. I figured you might like to take a look at them.
All right, let's see what you got.
Well, everything we know so far about this guy's in these pictures.
Is this all you've got?
This is just the last week and a half. Here's what we do know. He's got two ways of killing his victims. He either takes their heads quick and dirty in a public place, or he abducts them, removes their head with surgical precision, carves them up, and then dumps the body. And he never deviates at all except for the markings he leaves behind.
The marks repeat after every fourth crime scene. We're not quite sure what they mean.
Well, where's the fourth? Wait a second. Let me see.
Did you find something?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna go get some more wine. Would you like it?
Oh, thank you.
Wait a minute. That's it.
What's it?
Let me see that pen.
Son of a bitch. What is it?
Let me show you.
It's the Vevey for Baron Samedi, the Lord of the Zombies. It's the symbol that represents him in voodoo.
So we know this guy's leaving a portion of a symbol at each crime scene for some dead zombie god. We also know that he's leaving the same quarter symbol on the dead bodies that he dumps. The frequency of these crimes have drastically increased over the last year. So, what do you think with all this information? What's he up to?
I know what he's up to. What he's trying to do is to collect all of these souls so that he can create a physical manifestation of Baron Samedi.
Then why the two MOs?
Well, I bet if you look at the police records of all of the victims he abducts, you'll find that they either have a very long criminal history or that they're definitely up to something unsavory.
Mm-hmm. And the other victims?
Well, if he can't find the perfect victim, then he has to take the soul of anybody. He needs a soul in order to keep the flow going.
There's still one thing I can't figure out, though. This guy's taking a head of night. Why doesn't anybody see him?
That's what's interesting. In voodoo and other esoteric religions, there's this technique called shielding. And what he does is he clouds the minds of those around him so that no one can perceive him. In essence, he makes himself invisible. But to use it to this extent, you've got yourself one very powerful Bokor.
You keep forgetting I don't know the lingo. What is a Bokor?
A Bokor is a dark priest. He practices black magic.
You admire this bastard, don't you?
I don't admire him. I'm just amazed at what he does. I mean, his ability, think about it. He can walk into a crowded room and not be seen by anyone. It's just a pity that he can't use that power for something positive.
So how long have you been involved in all of this?
You mean voodoo? I was born into it. I come from a long line of hereditary mambos. My mother, she lived in Haiti, and when things got bad over there, she came over here, opened up my store, and then she had me 2 years later.
What's a mambo?
A mambo is a high priestess. We talk to the spirits, and we also have the ability to spiritually guide others. So how long have you been a bounty hunter?
Actually, the last 5 years. So, do these work?
Let's find out.
Are you going to read me my fortune?
Do you see a crystal ball anywhere?
Oh, sorry.
And you know cards can tell a lot about a person.
What? Like how gullible you are?
Okay. This is the Magician. This represents the heart of the matter, the center. It shows a strong presence, touched with ingenuity and willpower. It represents you.
That's me.
Rejuvenation. This has to do with your past. It shows a new beginning, perhaps an unexpected occurrence of some kind, a new path to follow.
Actually, when I was going to get into the bureau, I slid my way right through. One of the other candidates got busted smoking pot, so I hope he had a good smoke.
This is the Tower card. It shows a major occurrence in your past, a devastating event that tore down the structure of your life as you then knew it.
A year after I graduated the academy, I'd already become the bureau's golden boy because I'd helped them solve the serial case.
They sent me to do a psych profile.
A guy they caught had done a Jack the Ripper on his family, his ex-girlfriend's family, and her boyfriend's family.
Thinking I could do no wrong, I went into the cell without an escort.
There was a really bad storm out. The generator went down and all the power went out. So, for the last 4 hours, I was stuck in the cell with this wacko.
What did he do to you?
He didn't touch me or lay a finger on me. He just talked. By the time it was over, he'd gotten into my head. I didn't even realize it. So within a month, I lost my wife, my kids, left the bureau. I lost everything.
This is interesting. The Fool. This card represents who you've become. It shows an aimless wanderer not watching where he's wandering, and he's not really sure if he cares.
I wouldn't exactly call myself aimless.
Yeah, but what the cards are trying to say is that you're not happy with where you're wandering. Ooh, but good news. We've got Strength. Now this card has to deal with the present on into the future. It shows a development of strong willpower and determination that will ultimately lead to fulfillment. The wanderer will find his path. Aren't we full of ourselves? The Moon. This card shows a warning and...
A warning about what? Who died?
The death card doesn't mean what you think it means. It does mean that something drastic is going to happen in your life, either in the present or the near future.
Excuse me. This is Blake. You're kidding. Where? How'd you find him?
What is it?
Good old-fashioned police work. How do you think? No reason for you to come down here. I already called backup. The meat wagon's on its way now.
Show's over. Headhunter's dead.
How?
Miller shot him.
Is Miller still with him?
Yeah, why?
He's not dead. Tell Miller he needs to leave right now.
Tell her she's nuts. No goddamn way. I'm staying right where I am.
Frank! Frank! Damn it, he went dead. Let's go.
He's dead. What's the point?
I said let's go. Couldn't wait, could you, Miller? Put that in the car.
Imuku, Ovea, Gira, Kega, Ovea, Shengo, Usalawu.
Negative K, nothing further.
All right, let me see if I got this straight. Detective Miller called you from this location, claiming to have shot and killed the suspect. Soon after, you arrived on the scene, but you found Detective Miller's body, along with some other body. We don't know who the hell that is. After realizing the perpetrator was still on the scene, you gave pursuit on foot, eventually losing him. You returned back here, and neither one of you disturbed anything on the crime scene.
Can we go now?
Just a minute.
So, what happens now?
I'm going home for shut-eye.
I just spoke to Captain Barnes. He was not happy. He wants to see the both of you at the station. Immediately.
Or maybe not.
You got one more time to do something unauthorized, and that badge and your ass is mine. I knew putting you on this case was the worst mistake I ever made.
Don't lay that on me. I didn't send Miller out there by himself.
I don't give a damn what you did. That's it. You're off the case.
I never wanted this damn case in the first place.
You come near this case and I'll have you arrested.
For what?
Because I feel like it.
You know, you gave up too easy back there.
Honey, he did that.
But we can't stop now. He's still out there.
You know, you're pretty insistent. What the hell were you doing with that head back there?
Let's just say I was taking care of matters of his afterlife,
You can do that?
if necessary.
So how'd you know that the headhunter was there?
After all we've been through the past 2 days, must I explain myself?
Well, at least it's over. You could throw those right out the window for all I care.
You know it's not over. He's gonna come looking for these.
Well, it's over tonight. I'm going home and getting drunk, and then I'm gonna pass out. I've had it. Alrighty. So, I'll call you tomorrow after I clear my head and we'll figure this mess out.
Okay, sounds
All right.
good. Take
Good
care.
night. Come on, answer. Answer, come on.
are you about to do to me? You don't have to do this. I can help you. I know what you're doing.
What's that?
You're trying to use the power of your victim's soul to raise up the Baron Smith.
No, my sweet, I am the Baron.
That's impossible. You'd have to be
1,400 years old. I am a god!
Then take me as your student. Let me learn from you. I can help you.
You're the one who betrays a different face to the masses. You aren't even true to your own soul. The Baron has no use for you. The power is mine, and mine alone!
Wait a minute. I know where your shells are.
So do I. If you're waiting for your friend, you'll be along shortly. But not to save you. He's coming at my request. But even he isn't aware of it.
Are you okay?
Blake, thank God. Get me the hell out of here now.
Turn your head. It won't open. Where's the key?
How the hell should I know? Just get me out of here. Blake, look out.
Murder. Dumbala. Murder. Razul. Murder. Samedi.
What the hell do you want?
We interrupt this program to bring you an Action News 13 special report.
Hi, this is Robin Risk reporting live at Zone 3 Police Precinct, where we have just discovered that Captain Robert Barnes' body was found just a few short hours ago. Captain Barnes, you may remember, was the head investigating officer in the now infamous headhunter case. The mayor himself announced just a few days ago that the case has been closed. Although police officials emphatically deny any connection between this murder and the headhunter case, this reporter has learned through a very reliable source that although Captain Barnes' body was discovered behind this police precinct, his head has yet to be found.